So Valentine's Day is upon us, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to spoil myself with some new makeup goodies just to get into the Valentine's Day spirit of things. And this color is also adding to that flavor and that flair. But let's get into the look. And we're gonna start off with the Dior Backstage Tinted Moisturizer in the color 4W. Now this, I've already tried out all these products just to get my honest opinion, first impression on all of them. But this one right here, I love this foundation. It's almost like a full coverage foundation, but it's buildable. Like the first layer, you could tell, like it's blending out, it's perfection. The second layer, you double it up, even more coverage. So I love the blendability of this foundation. And the shade range is so wide, it accommodates almost everyone out there. Fenty, Rihanna, she kicked that off, and now all the other ones are following suit. So it's like the new baseline, the new standard for every makeup brand out there. And this one, well, I'm gonna start getting into it. Put a little dab right there. And it's like, I don't know if you can see that, but look at that coverage. It's like full coverage. And you could tell that once you add more and more layers, it's just gonna get even better. But it's so silky smooth. That's another thing that I love about this. And they say it's sweat resistant, which, I mean, I haven't been able to test that theory out yet because we're in winter time still. Oh, it's so smooth. It's like silk. And I'm just gonna add just a little bit more, top it off. And it does have a little slight scent to it, but nothing too unbearable, if at all. But I love the fact that it's in the plastic bottle, so I can easily travel with it and not have to worry about it breaking. I mean, I think this thing was like $40. I think it was around $40, which is affordable for Dior, a Dior foundation, but still, who wants to waste their money? And it feels like it's gonna be, I mean, from my initial thoughts, I feel like it's gonna be like a high performance based on what I've heard that people say it's sweat resistant. So we'll test that out during the summertime. And I could put it on my body, like I could put it on my bikini line. This foundation is definitely gonna be a staple in my foundation rotation. Now, when I was thinking about it, like my top 2 favorite foundations that I have honestly right now is the MAC Face and Body and the Smashbox Studio Skin. This one, it's so light and airy in the coverage, but it covers, it blends out, it evens out my skin tone, and it lasts without, like I would say this right here, it says it's hydrating foundation, but it also says 15 hours of wear, which I don't know about 15 hours because who wears their foundation for 15 hours, but these 3, like this one, it lasts forever. I've had this for years and I still have it. But these 3 are gonna be I would say my top 3 favorites foundations. And I have the Fenty, I have Makeup Forever, I have Chanel, and these are gonna be my go-tos. These 2 were already go-tos. This one's gonna be the 3rd go-to. So let's see. Let me check it out. I have a mirror right here. So I could just check myself out, but just get a little blend. So the next new product that I picked up is the Hourglass, what is this called? Vanish Foundation. This one, I know you all seen this all over TikTok, all over YouTube. Everyone's using it, but now I know why. Like this right here, full coverage. You only need a couple dots and you're good. It's like butter when it goes onto your under eye. I don't know what's in here, but they have the secret sauce. And I got the color Beach because it was like, I think this is like 6.5. I can't see because they have some black writing over it, but I tested out 6.5, and then 7. I think it was 7. The 6 was too peachy. This one was like the brightening. It gave that brightening effect. And then the next one, the 7, I think, that one was too dark. So I went with this. And my brush. So I decided I'm just gonna go with this one. And let's see, this one, like I said, you only need a couple dots, and then we blend that out. It's so pretty. And what I love about this concealer is that there's minimal creasing. First of all, it's full coverage, and it has like a flawless finish to it. It's like a soft focus, flawless finish to it. And it's almost like, I would say it's very reminiscent of a full coverage foundation, to be honest with you. Like if you wanted to do, I know that trend right now is like the foundation with concealers only. This is one of those that you would use. Okay, so that's blended in beautifully. Now let's talk about this. These two right here, this NARS Creamy Concealer, which I know you've seen me wear before. This one in the color Caramel. This I can go all over my face and spot treat in those areas where I need a little bit more, you know, if I didn't want to wear a foundation. If, you know, this could be my foundation because I could just spot conceal. And then this one, because this is like an exact match of my skin tone. And then this one, I can get the under eye bright in the center of my face. I can even do like a little concealing here, but the minimalist amount ever because it's so full coverage. But these two are going to be forever a part of my makeup arsenal. That's already out there. So perfection. I'm going to quickly do some under eye baking. I love this stuff. This is not a new end product, but for me, it's not one of my new purchases. But this stuff right here is a must for every girl out there who wants that flawless, it looks like filtered look. I've never really noticed where I get shiny in the places that I put this. That's another thing I can think about. But I think this one is in the color Blondie. Ooh, all that powder. Dust off the excess. But I think we're getting there. My third purchase. I bought this Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Why do they have to give such long names to products? I'm like, just say just say the color and that's a powder. That's it. But this one is in the color, oh, it's lighting. This one is in the color Medium. I don't know if you can tell that. It looks very bright on camera. This lighting is a little too, okay. Well, either way, it's gonna look bright on camera because of the lighting, but I'm gonna go in with a little sponge. And I love the fact that the thing I love about this is that I can just buy a refill. There's like a little hole in the back. I can just pop that out, buy a refill, and, you know, cut down on packaging or waste. But this just gives me that even more of a flawless finish. The only thing about this sponge, I don't know why I did the sponge. I feel like I should just do this. See if that's better. I just want to put this right here under my under eye. And then I could do a little bit down the sides of my nose. Sometimes I have to be very careful about my nose area because it's is dry, naturally dry, and it tends to flake. I forgot I could just do a little bit right here around my nose. Just trying to keep it in the center as much as possible. But I did want to show you this. So I bought this. It's called the Airbrush Flawless Finish. What is this called? It's called the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the color 3 Dark. I don't know what possessed me to think that this was my color in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But this one, I cannot figure out what to do with this. Maybe I can use it. I mean, right now I just use it as an under eye. I mean, an eyeshadow, because I don't. It's like not. Let me see the color. Yeah, it's just the only thing I can use it for is an eyeshadow. So I had to go back out and repurchase this one in the shade 3. So I have 2 of these. Just have a glorified eyeshadow now. But the next thing we're gonna do, you know what? I'm going to, and let me brush off. Brush away any excess powder. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is contour, because I cannot go around looking like this. So I'm gonna use my Fenty stick, what's this called? My Fenty Match Stick in the shade Truffle. And I bought this really thin shader brush, contour brush from Morphe. It's the M164. This one's good for my nose contour. And it's also good for contouring like my eye sockets. So I could just put down the thinnest line and then blend that out. Just bring that down. I should say just blend that out. And it's very dense. Like the bristles are very, very compact. And then I'll just go back in with my beauty blender, blend that out. Now this is not a new product, as you know, but I definitely needed that contour. So we're good to go there, the contour. Ooh, so this is my favorite, or this is the one I was most excited about, is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush in 001 Pink. This right here, it was so intimidating. Like, I've been seeing it everywhere. Women everywhere have been going crazy over this. I was scared to buy it because I was like, okay, I'm only seeing white girls or women, non-melanated skin women review this product. I'm like, how is this gonna look on melanated skin? And I don't know how Dior does it, but it's like so universal. And I love the embossed Dior. You can't even see it, but can you see it? But I love the embossed Dior stamps in there in the powder. That's so cute. I was loving this on other girls because I was like, oh, they look like Snow White, like that Snow White effect where you've been out in the snow and you're blushing. And you know, black women, we don't blush like that. Like, unless we're like really, really, really fair skin. But with this, I get that Snow White effect. Oh, so pretty. Do you see that? I'm like, if I ever run out of this, I'm repurchasing. I'm never gonna not have this in my makeup game. The lighting was a little off. I went back and watched that last part. I don't know if you all can see the blush now. Can you all see the essence of this blush? Like, I don't even know if I need to go back and put on more. But it's so light, which I love. That's what I love about it. And I could just keep building. I think you can see it now. That's better. I think you can start to see it now. I think that's better. But it's just the rose, like rosy pink, Snow White pink. They could have even gone that far. But look at that. Ah, it's so pretty. And that's the color I've been lusting after for ages and could not find it. And this whole time I've been sleeping on it because I'm scared. Ladies, don't be scared. Take the plunge. Moral of the story. Next on the list is this Rare Beauty liquid liner. Now, it's in the matte black, which I've been hard pressed to find a matte black liquid liner. I've tried this one out. I love it. Like, as soon as you, the only thing that's a drawback is as soon as you put it on, it sets. It does not budge. But it does come off with just simple water. That's the great thing about this one. But if you're out and it's raining outside, or you're at a pool party, you know, whatever, wherever there's water, be leery. But I love this. It's like the inkiest black. It's just gorgeous. Now, eyeliner is intimidating for me, but I know it's intimidating for most people. And I always prefer a thin line and then a small flick. And I try not to go all the way in, but if I do, I get it and make it, it's even thinner and thinner, almost barely noticeable. I think that's good enough. And then I just do a little flick. But it's just so easy. And look, I'm gonna put a little bit right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna have to back up, but I'm gonna put a little bit right here. And look, it's barely moving. Like, do you see that? That was just like upon immediate application. And then I'm just gonna do this one. But there, that one is set. I did mess up just a little bit on this one. It's a little thick right here. And I don't know why I'm wiping it like it's about to come off, but if I really wanted to go, I will get Q-tip with water. I just want to do like a quick little, you know, set. But one thing I have noticed about Selena's products, or, you know, Rare Beauty products, is that they're very affordable. Like, I wasn't looking at the non-makeup products, but I think this was like $23 or $20. And like a highlighter and a foundation and the blush, like the blushes, they're gonna last you forever because you only need a little dot, and they're like $20, 20-something dollars. So that's one thing I love about her line. And I've noticed that, you know, based on her character, she seems to really, really care about not taking advantage of people, like their pockets. I saw one video one time where she was like, people were sending her money for a live video that she was making. And she was like, no, don't send me the money. Like, keep your money. And then she ended the live stream because she was like, I'm not out here trying to get y'all's money. So she really does care. That's one thing I will say about her. And I appreciate that, because makeup, these brands are out of control with these prices. Like, I'm thinking about Kim Kardashian. She just launched her new makeup line outside of the KKW. And that, for an eyeshadow palette, $50, that just seems so ridiculous to me. I mean, she's not Dior or YSL. Even though, I mean, the Makeup by Mario palette, I think that one's $50 too. And he's outrageous for that one as well. I think a palette should be, if you're not a luxury brand, I think a palette should be no more than $30. The one thing that I will spend money on, though, palette wise, is a Tom Ford palette. When it comes to, I don't know if it's the price that gets me to make me want to buy, or if it's just like the actual product. I still haven't decided on that one. Just know that you have a piece of luxury and you're at the, you know, that you're wearing a piece of luxury on your face. Okay, eyebrows set. Let's just brush those babies. Okay, so we're getting there, we're getting there. This is not like a makeup tutorial or anything like that, but I can't go out with not a set, you know, not a full face done. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I should curl my lashes, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go, most days, like if I'm in a rush, or if I'm just going on a quick errand. Sorry, my nose is so dry. If I'm just going on a quick errand, I'll just do the bare minimum to look presentable. And I'm just using Strip Down by MAC. And I think it's going to pair beautifully with this Laura Mercier lipstick in Neutral Rose that I love. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. Okay, so this is Stripped Down, and this Laura Mercier, and this Bobbi Brown Neutral Rose lipstick. And then in the center, I'm just going to put a little bit of the KKW. Let's see here, which colors do I have? Two, nude 2. This thing broke, so I have to really pump it. Put it in the center. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Y'all see that? And then we're done, except for the continuous setting spray. This is the new Morphe continuous setting spray. It has like, it says it's supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. And when I was reading the label, I mean the ingredients label, it has like cucumber fruit extract, ginseng, what else? Rose. So it seems good. The only thing is I don't want to get my hair wet. I love this spray. I love the continuous mist. All makeup brands should come out with like a continuous mist setting spray. I hate the ones that like leave those big droplets of water on you. But Morphe, this is, I mean, I want to try this out in summertime and see what it's given in the summertime. Because I know the original Morphe, that one, it has some staying power. So that wraps up the full look. Hope you all can appreciate the products. All these products, I say, girl, the ones that you really should buy and invest your money into is this Dior blush and this Dior foundation. Like, those are the buys right there. These are going to be forever in my makeup bag. I'm not going to go anywhere without these. But Yes, that blush. And see, now you can see the blush. That's so pretty. And on this side too. Ooh. Sexy mama right here, okay? But now, see, like, it's so pretty. So pretty. Yes, but let me get ready to get out and do my thing, and I hope you enjoyed this sit down review, mini review of my recent Sephora buys. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Probably not gonna see you again until another month or so, but we'll try our best. But you all take care. Bye.